Alright, this is going to be how to electro etch with salt water and a 12 volt wall wart. Got myself a cheapy koozie from Walmart and a stencil. Step 1. Want to clean the whole thing with rubbing alcohol just so your vinyl sticker attaches well. Don't need any leakage. If you have leakage, you will have etching in places you don't want. Step 2. Apply your vinyl. Now, I'm not going to go over the steps on how to make this. You got to figure it out yourself. I know somebody's got a Cricut. Just that works perfect. Hardest part is getting it lined up perfectly. Don't know until you're done if it's good, but yeah. Smooth out all the air bubbles. You want to get a nice good seal. Don't want anything to get through there. Step 3, masking tape. In this case, duct tape. You want to mask the whole thing. Anything that salt water touches will be etched. We don't want that. The only thing we want etched is what is weeded out on our stencil. Leave a little bit at the top. You'll see why later. Step 4. Fill whatever your koozie, just because it'll float in our saltwater bath. Step 5. Attach the positive to what we are etching. I try to do it towards the front of the image just for reference. And then step 6, go ahead and tape up the rest. We don't want anything exposed. We don't want that inside water to get salt water in it because it'll etch it. Step 7, fill up our container. This can be our bath. Step 8 can pretty much be 7/8 the same. Step 9, copper. That's what's going to be our sacrificial metal in this case. We're going to attach our negative to that. Step 10, submerge our koozie or whatever we're etching. I like to face it towards the sacrificial metal. And this is why it's crucial to fill up that koozie, because it will float and then you have to hold it down. It's a pain in the rock because we got to do this for about 10 minutes so let it soak. This is just a 12 volt wall wart. I think I got it at Goodwill for $1. I didn't have any laying around today. It would have worked for what I needed. As soon as you plug that in, it starts and you can see it bubbling up there. Electricity is going from the koozie to the cover, and that's just copper out of some wire stripped. Kind of see it bubbled up. Every so often I like to turn it a little bit just to make sure that everything is getting that electricity flow. And got some time to kill, so go ahead and get yourself a beer.
A few minutes later.
That's gross.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
About 10 minutes or so. I think I did about 15 on this case. A little bit longer than I needed. 10 minutes would be good for this kind of steel. Alright, empty it out. Take off your mask. And hope we did a good one. In this case, I got the bottom is a little bit more etched. I think 10 minutes would have been fine. That was about 15. But overall, looks pretty good. This is an optional step. A little bit of polish, kind of shine it up a little bit. Plus, it kind of, if you get some rough edges, if it etched too much, kind of wear those down a little bit. Look at that. Booyah. A little soap and water. Bam. Looking good. That's only altogether about 30 minutes or so. Yeah, rock and roll.